What's up, guys? It's Gregatron again. I'm going to talk about American Horror Story Season 4, the season as a whole, things I liked, the things I didn't like about Freak Show. Basically, to me, what made this season specifically, the characters. I can't lie, I love the characters. The good guys, the bad guys, great characters. Everybody from Ma Petite, I'm not. She's probably my favorite. You know. Oh, by the way, there's spoilers, so I'm gonna give you some time to pause the video. Spoilers. Yeah, man. When she died, I was pissed. I was about to throw a fit, but the characters are so good. Let's talk about the clown. To me, the show was in its prime when the clown was around because he was mysterious, he was violent, he was creepy, he was scary. No one understood him. He was so many things. So much came with the clown. And after the clown died, to me the show went downhill a little bit. Not a significant drop, but it slowed down enough. Then after the clown, then Dandy, he kind of took up on the villain role, but it wasn't the same. I told my brother if Dandy or Dante, if he was the villain to begin with, and then the clown was at the end, to me that would have been better. But having my favorite or one of my favorites die, the clown in the beginning or halfway, and then Dandy, I was like, I don't know. Now I miss the clown. I miss the clown. But it was cool. Who else was good? Evan Peters had a good role with the lobster claws. He was kind of the hero. We needed a hero because so many people get hurt in this season, so we needed a symbol of hope. And you know, lobster claws. I guess that's just what I'm gonna call him, or Lobster Man. To me, he was that beacon of hope. You know, we needed him when shit was hitting the fan. Even when he was getting drunk and when he was getting hurt and stuff. At the end of the day, he's the guy we're relying on. I am gonna say one thing: this season is not afraid to kill people off. I don't think any season kills as many people as season 4. It's all from Meep all the way to the ending. People just die left and right. I'm like, man, like every time I get to know a character, every time I start liking somebody, they end up dying. Even the bad guys, like I said, the clown, like, man, I guess the clown had to die because the world had to keep spinning. We had to move on. But let's see, who else? Elsa was good with her dream, her her whole motherhood with all how she calls them her monsters. I like her relationship a lot with the freaks, even though she kind of destroyed some of them in a way. But this season in general took a different toll to me. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, it's not as good as season 1 and 2. I like it better than season 3, but it didn't have the caliber as season 1 and 2. But I am happy that they tried different things. They weren't afraid to, try something new, and it worked. I think they pulled it off. Like I said, it's not the best season, but they pulled it off with all these characters. There were some villains, some anti-villains, like the Strongman was an anti-villain. Uh, the guy who was faking to be from Hollywood, he was a villain. Of course, Dandy was a villain. The clown was a villain. Uh, the Halloween episode, the Phantom. He was a villain at one point. I'm not gonna lie, this show had a lot of villains, but the villains weren't really overlapping one another. Each time there was a villain, it made sense. They weren't just throwing people in there just because. So I was happy with this season. A lot of people at my work say it was kind of wishy-washy and they didn't know what they wanted to do, but I think it was a solid season. I'm comfortable giving it an 8 out of 10. All these great characters with all these great personalities. And who could forget Pepper? That's who I needed to talk about. You know what? That Pepper episode was so good, I gotta give it an 8.5 now. So Pepper was in season 2, Asylum. I was thinking the woman who's in this season, I'm thinking it's just a different Pinhead. I'm thinking they can't use her as the same character because they never do that. Every time they have a different actor, or every time they have the same actor, that person plays a different character. So I'm thinking it's two different people. But no, the Pepper situation tied back into the Asylum. I think they did that because after season 2, a lot of people wanted Pepper. A lot of people started to complain. Pepper was a lot of people's favorites. We needed closure. Everybody loves Pepper. So when I saw the Pepper episode, my heart dropped. I'm not going to lie. That was a great episode. Stuff like that. That's what made the season good. Again, character development. Personalities. What's the word I'm looking for? Diversity. So much diversity. The Freaks in general. So much diversity. So much personality. Everybody brings something new to the table. But I could talk about the characters for 20 minutes, but I'm not going to do like that. Bottom line, watch this season. It's better than season 3 in my opinion. Some people might even say it's better than the other 2 seasons. But they were brave. They were definitely brave. The theme of Freak Show, they lived up to the expectations. When you're watching this, you feel like it's real. Like, this is what could have happened back then. This is what could have happened. So I'm not going to take any more of your time, but bottom line, check it out. In 8 or 9 months, it'll be on DVD, so be ready. Who knows what season 5 will be about? Who knows? So, any thoughts, any suggestions? If so, leave it in the comments and let me know, and I'll talk to y'all later.